welcome to our third workshop. This one is Monster Freaky Funky Freaky Feet. Real Halloween good one. Great for playing tricks on the family with these giant feet, which can be made to look like anything you want. Can be your own feet, can be clown shoes, can be monster feet, anything. Really simple, straightforward, easy to make. Made simply with things around the house and recycled. These are some of the ones that I've made to show you how they're done. This is a big monster one, and just a shoe, old shoe inside, foot on, stomp around, great fun. And this is another one, just like a big old foot with big smelly toes. They look amazing and they're great on your feet, dead easy to wear, great fun to make. So what you need to start off with is just some strong brown cardboard, an old brown cardboard box. Someone would give you one, I'm sure you've one lying around the house, or a shop, a local shop, or that would, I'm sure would give you one that they're throwing in or recycling. So you need this, and you need, very importantly, an old shoe. Trainer, slipper, shoe, anything you don't need anymore. If you don't have any old ones around the home, I'm sure the charity shop would have an old pair that would be very cheap. But they'll last for a long time, so they're worth it. So what you need to do is decide what kind of funky, freaky monster foot you want. It can be a clown shoe, so if it's going to be a clown shoe, you just draw it out in the shape of what a bottom of a clown shoe would be and build on top. If it's going to be a dinosaur foot, look, just download images of prints of dinosaur feet and you'll see how it's done. Like this one has just been cut into 3 big massive toes with spikes on the end. Real easy shape to make and then just to work around. And all this is just made, padded out with newspaper. Or if it's going to be your own foot, just look at your own foot and see what way your toes and feet are. Give it a go. So what you need to do is put your shoe down roughly, leave about, say, 2 centimeters just at the back so that you're holding your shoe in, and then center it in between the middle of your cardboard. Decide what kind of foot you want. So if you're going to go for like a kind of a dinosaur claw or a dragon's claw, so let's say we go for a dragon. So just draw out your big spiky toes and your big middle toe, and you can't go wrong. So you make a mistake, you just do it again, cut it out and take it round here in your shape at the back. So you're looking for something like this, right? So what you do then is you cut this shape out. So cut that out of your cardboard just using scissors if you have an adult to help you, because sometimes this cardboard can be a wee bit tricky to cut if it's too stiff. So just get an adult to help you and they'll cut out the shape for you. Cut it right out. And as I say, whatever shape it is you want, just draw it out in marker. And of course, remember you need 2 of these. Unless you've got 1 leg, of course. And it's Halloween, so you never know. Maybe you've got 3 legs. But you're going to need 2. So once you've cut this one out, get your second piece of cardboard the same. Lay this one down on top. Just draw around it so you're getting exactly the same. It's a template. Use it and draw around it, and then you've got your 2 exactly the same freaky, funky monster feet. Now, when you've got it all cut out, the next step is newspaper. So again, hang on to any old newspapers. If you don't have any, ask neighbours, ask family, ask friends. People will always have newspapers and they're always in their blue recycle bin. So just gather up any newspapers you can get your hands on. And what we do next is we put our shoe down. So I don't even bother gluing this down. You don't need to, because once you've built your top on and you've used the tape, it holds it really firmly. It isn't going to go anywhere. So what I do first is take some tape. Masking tape you need, again, from DIY shops, craft shops, pound shops. Buy a couple of rolls because you will use a good bit of this. So just start sticking your shoe down. Make sure you don't stick it here, and make sure that this bit actually, if it's laced or whatever, that it's laced very loosely so you're able to slip your foot in and out, obviously once it's done. So tape it down, keep taping it down like that, keep going and just work it away like that. Lots of tape around it. Right round the sides. Keep going and make sure you've got your whole shoe covered, and just keep this little area wide enough to get your foot in. So once you've taped your shoe really firmly down, the next part is your newspaper. So grab some newspaper and just scrunch it up into balls like so, and start putting it down around your shoe. Now, depending again on what you're making, if you're making a clown shoe for instance, same thing, you would just follow the shape of your clown shoe and just pat it all out with this. So keep patting it out. Once you've got your paper all in place the way you want it, just follow the shape of the cardboard. You're going to need probably a second pair of hands to help you here, just hold it in place. And just when you get it all in, get your tape down and tape over, and make sure you go underneath as well, because you want to hold it in place, so make sure you go underneath. So you keep doing this, keep building up the whole way. When you get to your toes, same thing, just scrunch it up, make it kind of the shape that your toes are, and build it out to fit in with that shape. And do that with all of your toes or whatever shapes you're doing. And then when you get to the bottom where your claws are, what I did was I just used some more brown cardboard or white cardboard, any kind of cardboard you've got. Doesn't have to be as strong as the brown cardboard. And just I cut out some of that just into like a nail, pointy nail shape like this. Cut them out, and then you can stick them down on top. But that is once you've got everything covered with the tape, then these can go on the top. So you want to keep working until you have something that looks like this. Now you can see how firm and stiff that is, so use plenty of newspaper to pad it out. It's padded right round the back too, and then the masking tape is taped firmly the whole way around. So again, you want to cover everything with masking tape. You don't want to see any newspaper because you need to paint it, and you want to keep it waterproof as well. So this will waterproof it once your paint's on top. Don't be going out in like heavy rain or snow because it will disintegrate, but if it's just light rain or it's a bit damp outside, they'll be fine if you're wearing them outdoors. So as you can see, the bottom is covered, but you didn't have to cover it all, but you can if you want. If you are going to go outside, I would recommend you probably completely cover the bottom in tape as well. Now, once it's done like this and you're ready to go, the next stage is to paint it. So using paints, same as the last two workshops we did, just acrylic paints. Again, don't water them down, keep them nice and thick, because the good coating will help protect your feet, and you'll get a few years out of them maybe, unless your feet really grow dramatically and they don't fit anymore. But grab a paintbrush, any colours you want. Maybe this one will make into like a dragon kind of foot, so we can go with the reds and the purples and just paint all over your one colour, and then work on it with, mix a bit of orange in, and then as you get around your nails, do a bit more detail. And if you want, you can put like on this one like big horrible warts and things, and again that's just newspaper scrunched up in a ball and covered with the tape again, and it gives that effect. You can glue things on if you want, like spiders and creepy crawlies and things like that. Make it as gruesome if you want. Even bits of fluff if you've got, or hair, maybe you've got some kind of material hanging around, maybe even like wool or something you can use, makes it look hairy. You can stick that around. You can go wild with these. You can do all kinds of things. But if you paint it all to look like this, do in around your dark areas and around your warts and your nails. And you can paint them all colours to match your scary Halloween outfit if you're going to wear something where you need big, massive feet. So have fun. Happy Halloween once again, and have a spectacular one and I'll see you soon.